What up, what up, what up? Good morning. Today is Monday. Today is the day. Oh shit, before I go any further, if you're new to this channel, welcome. I go by the name of Mr. OBeast on all social media platforms. No, it's not to promote being obese. The goal is to get rid of the O and just become a beast. Yeah. And those of you that's been following and is watching, man, thank you. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new. So today is the day I'm going to start vlogging my day-to-day. Got people asking, what do I eat? Things like that. I'm going to start documenting that. And then also, I am going to see how much weight I can lose from today until August 9th. The reason why, August 9th is my birthday. So I'm going to see how much weight I can lose between now and then. And also, I'm trying to set an appointment up to do like a DEXA scan to where I can, track more specifically what's going on with my body. Fat percentage, muscle percentage, if I'm burning fat more of or whatever. That's what I want. I'm trying to set up a appointment and stuff for that, because I think it'd be interesting to see a lot of information that is false out there or whatever. But I'm not even gonna try to get into that. I'm just gonna show you guys what's working for me, and hopefully that whatever I do, if it can help you along with your journey, hell yeah. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah, so right now it is 6:30 a.m. I'm here at the gym, and I'm gonna get my first cardio session in. If you didn't know, it's like some information I thought, or I probably should have found out before, but cardio it's a good way to start your metabolism. So for me, or for being overweight or whatever, obviously my metabolism is probably not good or not as well as everyone else's. I guess a normal human being. So yeah, so now I'm looking at cardio different, at a different way to make me want to stay consistent. So that's also a goal that I want to do. A challenge basically is to not skip a day of cardio from now until August 9th. And and also I'm gonna see if I can lose 50 plus pounds from now until August 9th. So that gives me some time, but yeah, it'll I'm kind of excited to do this because it'll help keep me accountable to make sure that I stick with my meals, cardio, which is one of my goals. And then just see how much we can go or we can lose from now until then. So I'm gonna get this cardio session in. It's only 25 minutes. As far as my coach, he only requires me to do 25 minutes a day, but I want to try to burn as much fat as I can and do 2 days, cardio 2 days, or twice a day. I want to try to do cardio twice a day. So if I can get cardio in the morning on an empty stomach, so I haven't really eaten anything or drinking anything, and then I'll do some cardio and then go shower up, eat, and then hopefully I can get my gym session in, right after. And then I don't know if I'll do cardio after the gym session or I'll get it in later, today. But as for right now, let's go get this cardio session in. Let's go. So I'm back. I'm done. So it's 7:30 right now in the morning. I just got done with cardio. So yesterday I went with my wife. We went to so I went yesterday and had a Korean barbecue. And usually when I go there, especially like when I'm dieting or whatever, I stay away from the carbs and I just eat everything with lettuce wrap. But I kind of enjoyed myself yesterday, with my wife, and I had like noodles or whatever. So the thing about me that I've been learning and being able to identify for myself is when I eat like sugary foods, whether it's candy or something sweet, I feel bloating. And for those of you that don't trying to understand the difference or whatever, so like I'll feel like in my what is it called, like my knees or something, even in my hands, like kind of like a swelling. That's what kind of bloating is or whatever. For me to get that out of me is I do cardio, fasted cardio, and then so what it is, it's like, I think it's water weight, and so I'll do cardio, and then to you know, when you're sweating, when you're doing cardio, you're hot, your pores are open, and that's why you sweat, to cool your body down, and sweat is water. And so, you know, if I can get as much water as I can out, then the bloating will go down. And so right after I do cardio, I go straight into the sauna while I'm still hot, my pores are still open, to get more water out of me. And so yeah, so I do 25 minutes cardio, and then I go do 15 minutes in the sauna. And so now I'm done. I'm about to head home, and I'm gonna go shower and then have my breakfast. But before I eat my breakfast, I'll weigh myself, so that way we can see where where I'm at now, and then where I'm gonna be by August 9th. Again, the goal is to lose 50 pounds. If I can do more than that, that'll be good. And yeah, let's go. Alright, so I just got out of the shower, and I haven't eaten or drinking anything yet, so I'm gonna go weigh myself right now. And I have to do that at a clinic, because I don't have a weight or a scale that can go up that high. But I do need to get one, so that way I don't always have to drive out to where I gotta go. But it's 9 a.m. right now, and I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna go find me some breakfast. I don't really have time to go shop for breakfast right now, so I'm gonna have to probably stop somewhere. But we'll find out. We'll see. But right now I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna head to the clinic that I go to weigh myself. Let's go.
Okay, we just want to know what it is. It's been 5 weeks and it hasn't gone. Depending on how the X-rays
So
look.
this is where I'm at today.
We can probably do therapy.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Alright, so this is breakfast number 1. It's total calories is 749 grams. So the total calories is 749. The macros is 100 grams of protein, 48 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of fats. So hi Delme.
Hi.
So this right here is my first meal. And I'm about to eat this and then go to the gym. So it's 200 grams of meat, 200 grams of egg whites and egg, 1 egg, and then that's my carbs. Yeah, I'm here at the gym right now. I got a leg day today. It's just me and these two here. We're gonna do mostly leg machine work today. You know, trying to get a good contraction, and also, yeah, trying to build at the same time. Anyways, let's get this workout session rolling.
Let's talk about it.
Whoa. Yeah. I mold the game like pottery. My folks be proud of me. You selfish with the ball, you see I ball out with my team. I been banging beats and spitting heat since young. I'm prodigy. I kept it real with 2 G's, so homie, don't you lie to me. Whoa. Cause lately you been on my mind like all the time, all the time. Yeah. And I wanted you to know this time I'ma do you right, I'ma do you right. Cut back to the hood with the Rugrats. West Valley be the hood, yeah, I love that. I'ma tell you like Biggie told me. Cats
screws, everything around me. Laced up, got feet on my feet, Wally Uchi on the beat and the tootie in the knee. Cold ground, Brody rock as a pillow. Monkey on my back, trying to put him in the middle. Cop the road, you put a R in the bezel. Think God will trust, but I'm close to the devil. Hot spot, posted up with the rebels. West Valley, it's not kick pebbles. Yup, it's not kick pebbles.
What'd you say?
Man, I'm strong.
Why, what are we doing?
My leg, man.
Damn. It's a little faster than 5 seconds. I thought you were strong.
What should you get?
Come on, slow, wasn't slow. Go. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We be in the cuts like a throwback, yeah. I just want the fatty like Kodak, coming from deep in the valley where the snow at. 357, you can hold that, I'll cut you off if you play with my funds. Haters be thinking I'm fake, but I hold it down, then I play like I'm dumb. I broke you off, so I'm more than you want. Homo beginnings from my
We just finished the leg session. Damn, I didn't even squat, but we did a lot of machines, and damn, I don't know, like my legs are a lot more tired than usual, which is good. So I had a quick session. Now I gotta go pick up my wife from work, but I'm gonna get me some protein in so that way I can show you guys too what I'm eating. So this is part of my meal. Well, not this. This right here that I'm taking is creatine. All right, now I'm about to have my protein after the gym. I drink 2 of these. It's 42 grams each, so that'd be 84 grams total of protein. And as far as calories, that's 230 plus 230, which is 460. And then also, I forgot to put the vitamins that I take every morning. So I do the 1 a day for men, and vitamin C, and also fish oils. And then I also, after my gym session, I get some creatine in. And I'm gonna have that, go back to the gym, and then go get some cardio in for my last. And I still gotta put my lunch and my dinner on here, so yeah. Alright, so now this is my lunch. It's about, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock. I'm having lunch a little late. I'm having 30-piece grilled nuggets from Chick-fil-A with 1 sauce packet and 2 slices of the whole wheat bread. And together, so the macros for this meal that I'm having right now, which is my lunch, is 136 grams of protein, 22 grams of carbs, and 9 grams of fat. So it's high in protein. And then the total calories is 720 calories. So that's a high ass protein meal. And I'm gonna get this in, and then, oh yeah, then I gotta go do cardio. So I'm watching the workout, and I'm gonna go do cardio while she's working out. And then I'll show you my food for dinner. Alright, done with cardio. Now I'm done exercising today. Now it's time to go home. I'm gonna go get my dinner ready, and then I'll show you guys that. And then, yeah, and then we'll total up my calories for the whole day, and we'll just go over all that. So, yeah, we'll see you at dinner. Alright, I'm finally home. And I'm gonna take my last meal right now. So how I do my meals is I have a set meal plan, but the thing is the meal plans that I have are like a little more complicated, like to make or whatever, and I'm all about keeping things simple, so I adjust everything to, you know, what works for me. So because of my so just real quick, how I check my calories and things like that. So on my coach's app, I document everything, and then his app is pretty new, so it doesn't really have everything that you know, like the Chick-fil-A nuggets that I had earlier. It doesn't have that in here. So what I do is I go to the free MyFitnessPal, and I put it in there because MyFitnessPal has pretty much everything, because a lot of people use that. And so for the total that I have on MyFitnessPal is 720 calories, and then what I have total on my my coach's app is 1209. So if you put that together, that is 1929. My total calories that I'm allowed to have every day is 2800. So I still have 29. So I still have 871 calories left to eat, and it's 9:46 right now, so it's about to be 10. So my last meal, I'm going to show you what it is, but I have to calculate how much I'm able to have of it. So as far as my protein, my carbs, and my fat, protein, which is 320 grams of protein. And then for my carbs, I have, so as far as my carbs, I have 88 grams. And then my fats, 9 plus 27, 36 grams of fat. So my total that I'm allowed to have, so originally my coach gave me, if I've been speaking about this in my previous videos, is 273 grams of carbs, 273 grams of protein, and 64 grams of fat. So obviously doing my own research and doing what's, you know, what makes sense to me, is because I don't usually eat carbs. So for me, everyone's different. For me, my carbs, if I have a lot of carbs, I start feeling like what do you call it, bloating. And I will feel it like in my knees. It's like the feeling is like there's like liquid or something in my knees, or yeah, or what I explained, like to my wife, I'd be asking like, damn, I wonder when pregnant women say they feel like they're walking on water or whatever. Like that's how like bloated, you know, before when I wasn't really tracking anything. So because of that, I just customized it, so I'm still gonna be 2,800 calories, but I minus the carbs. So if you break down the percentages of, you know, the macros, so I have 2,800 calories, right? And then for the macros is 40% protein, 40% carbs, and 20% fat. So what I did is I adjusted it, so now I'm doing 50% protein and 30% carbs and 20% fat. And so that way I'm allowed to have more protein. So I changed my protein intake to 350 grams of protein. And that's the bare minimum that I personally want to have. So if I can have more, then I'm just going to adjust it a little more. Because honestly, my goal is I want to hit, I think, at least like 400 grams of protein. And the reason is, now you can, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, it's up in the air because no one really has the right answer for it. So I'm going to take it into my own hands because it makes sense to me of how it all worked, you know, back in the day when there wasn't social media. So obviously Ronnie Coleman, they're big guys, and he was wanting to get bigger and get bigger muscles. So what his nutritionist told him, he's way under on protein. And now one thing that didn't make sense to me, that you know, I was even on someone's live that takes I guess he lost over 300 pounds, and he does the GLP, I guess it's like a Ozempic shot. And I asked him, well, do you think if you were 600 pounds, well, because if you know anything about calories, supposedly if you're 600 pounds or whatever the amount you weigh right now is a good estimate of the calories that you're taking, is you times it by 10. So for instance, if I was 600 pounds, my intake would be 6,000. That's how I became 600 pounds. So instead of losing weight rapidly to, you know, because obviously, you know, everyone's goal is different, but I want to, you know, build muscle. If I were to just switch my macros around, so if I just kept the same, you know, calories and started tracking macros, then my theory would be your body would start to change. The word that they're using now is the body compositioning. So if Ronnie Coleman, obviously, you know, him being a bodybuilder, was taking 600 grams of protein, and obviously he got the physique that he wanted, then you can say, yeah, but he used steroids, yeah, whatever. Even without the steroids, he still had a pretty dope ass figure. But going back to what the guy's live that I was on is, he says if you have 600 grams of protein, you're gonna kill your kidneys. And to me, that don't make sense. It's kind of like hypocritical to say, because it's okay if you're eating 6,000 calories and whatever macros. So instead, obviously, when you gain weight, you probably were eating 600 grams of carbs or higher than that, or sugars. And then yet when you want to adjust to eat more protein to build muscle, because muscle is obviously what's going to keep you young and healthy. So obviously for me, being over 600 pounds, muscle is what prevented me from getting diabetes. And everybody in my comments think, yeah, but I have diabetes. But see, that's the crazy thing. For someone to be my size, it would be assuming that I have diabetes, but I don't. And I proved it already by doing blood tests or whatever. But so yeah, so it doesn't make sense to me that you're gonna say that's too much protein, but yet you are eating everything and anything else where you're not even tracking macros. So that's why I'm gonna go with that theory of the more protein I'm gonna add. So again, 2,800 calories is what I'm allowed to have. So I'm just gonna adjust my macros, but obviously I'm gonna try to maintain more on my protein. So that's why if I'm gonna have more protein, then I'm just gonna take away either from the fats and the carbs. But my fats is already pretty low, so I'm just gonna more likely take it from my carbs. And yeah, so my food's about ready. I'll show you what I'm about to do, what I'm about to eat. I just got to calculate it right now to see how much food I can have, because again, the calories I have left is about 800 calories. So pretty much I'm just gonna calculate more of this ground beef that I have, which is a 93 lean, 7 fat. So there's gonna be quite a bit of fat, so I got to be careful on that. And then again, I'm gonna have this meal before I go to bed, and I don't know if I want to have any carbs before I go to bed, but we'll see. Like maybe I'll have just a couple slices of bread, but let me calculate it and I'll show you. All right, my food is ready. My mom made it, but so this is what I'm eating. You see it? So what I was able to calculate as far as my food is 450 grams of ground beef, but I also have vegetables in here. So obviously I just weighed it all together at 450, just so that way I can be safe. So overall for the whole day, my macros total all right, so as far as my whole calories today was 2720. So I'm 80 calories under my goal, which is 2,800. So I'm good there. The crazy thing is my protein is 435 grams of protein, 88 grams of carbs, and 72 grams of fat. So my fat, I went a little above my fat, but it's okay because my carbs, I'm not having any carbs with this meal. So that ends, that's pretty much what I'm eating today. I wasn't really prepared, so it was kind of cool that I could show you what I eat when I'm not prepared, like as far as meal prepping. So I got a big old pot of this, and this is what I'll be eating for the rest of the week. And then what I usually eat as well is the steak that I showed you for breakfast. And then that's pretty much it. But at lunch sometimes I'll have this for lunch too. So because I didn't have this cooked, I ended up going to Chick-fil-A and got me those grilled nuggets, as you seen. And that's my macros for today. So I'm pretty stoked that I'm able to hit over 400 grams of protein. But yeah, if you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. If you got any questions, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to be doing more of these type of videos because I know there's a lot of you that are out there that don't know how or what to do. And again, if you are wanting to join, today is my official day. And let's see if we can lose 50 pounds by August 9th. So today is May 12th. So that gives us almost May, June, July, August, 4 months. 4 months to lose 50 pounds, which is reasonable. That's like a little under. Oh yeah, 50 pounds. So it's a little more than 10 pounds a month. I'm pretty sure it's doable. And yeah. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Again, be on the lookout for our merch. Go follow our Instagram page, Polynesian Strength. You gotta spell it all out. And we'll see you on the next one.
Cause lately you been on my mind like all the time, all the time.